Now, let's look at free strategies. I do like free strategies. As I said at the outset, some people are, they focus on paid strategies, others focus exclusively on free strategies. I take a blended approach. Some people say that with the free strategies you can't scale them up. But that's not quite true. You can scale them up. You can scale up, for instance, blogging. You can scale that up. There are lots of different niches that you can, or sub-niches within your main niche that you can write about, you can create content about. And, if you do it properly, you are going to probably get some traffic within a reasonable time frame. So why can't you scale that? Why can't that be scaled on an ongoing basis? So, but anyway, let's have a look at them here. Social media. All right, so we're talking about PPC social. That's about paying money for advertising on social media sites such as Facebook. Social media, a pure social media strategy is not about paying money at all. It's about investing time and developing a relationship with people on, let's say, Facebook. Okay. Now there are many different techniques. There are lots of different gurus out there promoting different ways of doing it. But the approach that I like is to basically put up good content on my personal wall. The group that I own, I put up good content there. Well, I think it's good. And on my fan page, I add good content there. All right. And then what we do is we seek to add people to our group. We seek people to like our fan page, and then those people who like our fan page, we will sometimes try and dialogue with them and see if we can strike up a relationship. We also target other people that were within our niche, and we look at those people and we look for the people who are active on Facebook. I don't want to dialogue with somebody that hasn't updated their wall for the last 6 months. I'm looking for people who are in there every week, okay? I look for people in certain groups, not all the groups, not the really spammy groups, but other groups where there is a little bit of dialogue happening, okay? And there's not as many of those around, but you can find them. And you can find them on with fan pages as well, where you've got people interacting on fan pages. And so the idea there is that you would follow those people. You would and maybe you'd like a couple of their posts, and if you can, you'd make a little comment, and then before long you might send them a personal message, particularly if they allow comments and they acknowledge your comment, either with a like or even a comment from them. Okay, and then what I would do is that I would then send them a little personal message, because the time is right to do that. And they won't perceive that as being spammy, because you're already creating a bit of a relationship beforehand. Okay? To me, that's a smarter way of doing it than many of the other methods that are being used out there. Forums are great. It's time intensive, but within the niche you've got opportunities on the Warrior Forum. You've got other forums such as Better Networker and so on. They can work really great, but you've got to take the time to add meaningful comments. All right, so that's what you're doing. You're adding comments, but they need to be meaningful comments. So you need to you need to know a little bit about your niche and be able to offer some value. Okay, to offer some value. All right, to people, and you do that by making comments, and then as people get to know you and they get to see you, some of them are going to check you out. And that's basically what you're doing. It's attraction marketing. Blogging is another one. I do enjoy blogging because I like creating content. Now, not everybody wants to create content. I know that. Not everybody is confident or comfortable with creating content. But I am. So I'll write a blog post and then I'll leverage that blog post. If I can leverage part of it into a forum, I'll do it. if I can leverage it onto a social media site such as Facebook, Google Plus and so on, I'll do it. No doubt about it. I'll do it, and I do it regularly. Okay, so if I create a little bit of content on my blog, I'm going to put, in most instances, I'm going to put that content onto Facebook and Google Plus in particular. They're the two main ones for me. All right, now let's look at the next one, which is article marketing. Article marketing is inextricably linked to blogging, and with article marketing, essentially what you're doing there is that you're placing, you're creating an article, a keyword-specific article, and you are, you're putting that article on article sites such as ezinearticles.com. Okay, and I'm not one of the big-time article marketing gurus, but I think I've got around 100 articles on eZine Articles that have been approved, and it does produce traffic. There's no doubt about it. And I'm sure if I did more of it in the future, I'll get even more traffic. Now, it's important. I haven't listed here the term SEO, search engine optimization, but I'll just have a quick word about it with you as an aside, to say that with article marketing and with blogging, we need to underpin what we're doing with the blog and with the article marketing with a firm understanding of keyword strategy, which is, to me, primarily what SEO, search engine optimization, is all about. You want to be seen, picked up by the search engines. Now, so you want to create content around selected keyword phrases, okay? But you don't want those phrases to be too broad and too competitive, otherwise you'll never get ranked, because there are other big marketers out there who will always beat you. So the key is to find keyword phrases that are getting searches of, well, some people say you need at least 300, 500 searches a month. You can get all this information from the Google keyword tool. But I'm happy if it's very, very niche specific. I'm even happy with 100 searches a month to be competing for those 100 searches. If there's 100 searches a month for a particular keyword and there's not much competition, chances are I can get ranked for that keyword on Google for free, and I might be able to get all of that traffic or the lion's share of it. See? So article marketing, blogging, and last one, video marketing. A lot of it is about SEO, keyword strategy, okay? Choosing the right keywords. Now today I am not as diligent about creating keyword-specific content as I once was, because I get reasonably good traffic to my blog. I get traffic from my articles that are up on ezinearticles.com, and I get traffic from YouTube. Now, once again, I'm not 100% specialist on YouTube. I don't believe in that. That's putting your all eggs in one basket, and I just don't do that. I learned the hard way several years ago with Google AdWords. I just don't do that. I don't trust them. I've had about 50,000 views on YouTube. It's not huge, but it's still 50,000 views that I wouldn't have had otherwise. And I can tell you something, when I create some video content and put it up onto YouTube, and I get a lead from that piece of content, invariably that lead will be of a higher quality than leads that I get from other sources, particularly from advertising. It'll be a higher quality because they've already looked at some of the other videos on my channel and they've come to a view that they like some of my stuff, okay? So they've already been educated and they already feel that they know me. And I could make the same comment about blogging as well, except that videos seem possibly have more impact, okay? But I do both. I do both. I do the blog because not everybody wants to watch a video, and I do the video as well because not everybody wants to read an article. Okay. Now, some people say about creating video content, oh, I don't want to, front a camera. Well, you don't have to. I do front the camera. I'm happy to do it. I was a bit nervous when I started, but now I just realised that it doesn't matter. As long as you're authentic, speak from the heart, that's all you need. But you definitely don't need to, do a Hollywood-style production, that's for sure. Rough and ready can work better than the slick video pieces that you see, and often it does work a lot better. So, but this little course that I'm doing for you, you're not seeing my face for this one because it's easier for me just to use screen capture software and use the text here as talking points, prompters, so I don't go off track. Okay. Another one is to outsource it and use. I've got a guy right now who's been talking to me, and I've looked at him. I haven't actually used him myself because I don't really need to, but he's come to me because he said a lot of people are nervous about fronting a camera, etc. And what he'll do is he will create a video for you based on whatever niche, whatever keyword phrase you want to focus on. And he's from the Philippines, but he's trained himself to have what I'd call a sort of a mid-Pacific accent. He sounds pretty good. I like him. He's very diligent. He's not expensive. So if you want to use a guy like that, just let me know, and I'll certainly pass his details on to you. Very nice guy too, by the way. So, all right. So that's enough of the formal setup. The next lesson will be about leads. Okay, it'll be about leads. So, lesson number 1 is about traffic. But of course, having all the traffic in the world means nothing if you don't have the leads. If people aren't converting into leads, you want them to opt in to your capture page and fill out a form, don't you, as a result of filling out a form. Okay, so we'll do that for the next lesson, but before I finish up tonight, I'm just going to take you and just show you a few things. All right, Facebook. Okay, this is my fan page, and once again, I don't have 30,000 fans or anything like that. I've got just under 5,000 fans, but it is growing most days. It grows, and I've become much more active here recently because I just decided to do it. And you see here, this week I've had 171 new. Get off. I've had 171 new page likes. I've had 40 messages from people. A few of them are potential customers. And this has come mainly as a result of the content that I'm putting up on my fan page. Okay? So I will put up content every day. Some days I might put up 4 or 5 pieces, small pieces, perhaps. Other days might be just 1 or 2. Sometimes it's just a success quote, something like that, all right? So I've become recommitted to this fan page area, and it is paying off at this early stage, and I'm sure it will become even more successful for me in the future. I'm getting some good feedback. People are liking the content, and as I expand my likes, my fans to 10,000 and beyond, the positive feedback can only improve. It'll double, it'll triple, quadruple, whatever. Okay, so it's a matter of keep on doing it. That's the name of the game. Also on my personal profile, I do the same sort of thing. I've got, this is my wall. Oh, okay. I do put up some funny stuff on my personal profile. I've got about 5,000 fans here, not fans, friends. And I've got a growing number of people who are following me as well, and that will increase dramatically over time. All right. So I've reached my 5,000 limit on Facebook about 3 times now over the last 3 or 4 years, 3 years I think. And so what I do is I do a culling, and I remove a couple of hundred, and I've done that recently. So because I was right at the limit once again. So you know, I don't just do business stuff on my personal wall. I put funny things up there. I put photos up there. I do a little bit of business stuff as well, for sure. There's a little piece here about the fact that I could hear bullfrogs in the middle of the day in Saigon because it was raining, and the bullfrogs thought it was night time, so they started squawking. Okay, another one. Here's my blog. All right. Now I've just started this. This is a new little idea. Basically, I look at the content that I've created over the previous week, and I summarise it just like that. It's really easy. I don't have to. I just do an introductory sentence. To save you time each week, I'll give you a summary of the best content items from my blog. Here it is. Okay. The post before that was "Can a done-for-you program work for you?" So various topics that I cover each day. Most days. I don't always get content up on my blog, but most days I'll put something up there, even if it's something really, really small. And in fact, with this course that I'm bringing out, this low-cost course, I actually will show you a dead easy, in fact 2 super easy ways of creating content. You can do it in like 10 minutes per item. 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, something like that. It's ridiculous how easy it is, and I'll show you how to do that when this course is released. If you're on my mailing list, you'll no doubt hear about it. All right, let me have a look at another one. All right, banner ads. This is actually one of my banner ads. This is on one of the sites. I shouldn't be showing this to you because it's one of my banner ad site, one of my niche sites that I pay to advertise on. And this is an effective site, and this is my banner ad. I didn't, do the design work on the banner ad. I'm not a designer. I'm hopeless at that, so I outsource it. I have a girl in the Philippines who does that for me. I have used Fiverr. A lot of people talk about Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and you could try them for, create a banner for you for $5. But generally I find that the quality is not very good. $5, you're not going to get much for $5. I'd rather pay $20 or $30 and get the job done properly. And it's still cheap by Western standards. I pay $30 for this banner ad. It's still a heck of a lot cheaper than if I paid someone in Australia, for instance, to create a banner ad. Okay, I'm not sure it was $30, but it wasn't very much. In fact, I think it'd be more like $20 because it was only about 2 hours work for her. So it probably wasn't even $20. So that's another one, and then finally I've got my YouTube channel. I'm just in the back office here, my video manager, and to just give you an idea of some of the content that I create. It's not all business. For instance, here's one here about a restaurant experience I had in Saigon, and it was pissing down with rain, and got washed out in the restaurant. Basically, the rain just came in, and it was incredible. But so I do all sorts of things like that. I talk about, some of the programs or the affiliate programs that I'm promoting. But also talk about travel things, just anything that I think might be interesting for people. I've done a lot of business videos recently, but I will be doing some more travel ones soon. Here's one here about the Cham people, and sort of like a sect, Muslim type sect in South Vietnam. I went and had a look at went to their village and stuff like that. I've created a banner ad there. You see, not a banner ad, but like a banner, so that I upload that so it looks better than just having, see the one above it? There's no banner there. There's no little graphic there. So I load up the graphic, and that, I don't do it for all of them, but for some of them I'll put that there, and that's the first thing that people will see, and it helps to encourage them to click. In terms of page views, well, these are all fairly recent, so, you know, I'm not, there's one there, it's 223 people have visited. This one here is quite very recent, 2nd of July 2014. I've had 57 already, so I guess I'm going to get a lot more in the future. This one here, Beach Villas, I've got 113 visitors for that. Some of them just very small. Here's one here, 178, about Cham people. Okay, what's that got to do with business? Well, it doesn't matter. It's people are drawn in by something like that. Maybe they're searching for, on the keyword phrase, the Cham people. They find this, and who knows, maybe they're interested in internet marketing. One thing leads to another. You just don't know. Here's one here, 256. That's getting quite popular. My rough and ready 6-figure income plan. So people have liked that. Go to the second page. This is a little item I did about Empower Network. I'm not in Empower Network, but just a little news item. 243 visitors for that one. Here's one here, 1894. It's about my top tier business. 956 there, getting a lot for MTTB. Okay, this one's Sheraton Hacienda Del Mar. This is in a conference that I went to in Cabo San Lucas in 2013. So that's had 300 people searching for that. That key term, key phrase, in all probability. 372 visitors, that one. $3,834. 3,834 page views. Marriott Hotel, Manila, 540. Oh, this one, Saigon brothel moment. It wasn't really a brothel, it was a restaurant, but we became convinced that it was acting as a front for a brothel, so that one, for whatever reason, has secured 942 views. Resorts 360, an overview video, 722 views. But this one here is the all-time winner for me. Fun in Pattaya. This is in Thailand. There's a walking street in the sex district there that I took a camera for a bit of fun and filmed a sequence there. It's had 12,628 views. How about that? Okay folks, this is Kim Willis. See you on the next lesson. Bye for now.